Little mobility test. Ooh, the man can just swerve, bruh. What's up, gang? It's your boy Moto Bro, and today we got the Hiboy Titan. As you can see, we got some sweet LEDs on the side. But coming to the battery, we got a 48 volt, 18 amp hour battery, which will give you a top speed of 25 miles per hour and a range of about 46 miles. Then come into the front end. First things first, look at this headlight. So it's like a regular headlight, but it has like this red LED strip on the outside of it, and it just looks so cool and futuristic, and especially at night, it just looks insane. And then coming down from the headlights, we got beefy red suspension, bro, on both sides. And they weren't playing around when they put this suspension on. I'm so excited to test this on the off-road and see how it handles it, because it just looks insane. Then coming to the rear end, as you can see, we got the dual red suspension here also, and then we got the tail light, which is touch sensitive. So when you hit the brake lever, as you can see, it just flashes. But coming to the platform, bro, this is like a special part of the scooter, I think, because it is so freaking big. And look at the LED strips on the side. Like, it's daylight and you can still see them. They're pretty dang bright, which sort of is like a party mode, just, you know, looks cool. So the scooter is in compact mode right now, and look how small this thing gets to fit in a car. And what I love, it has a little switch on the bottom right here to lock it into the system. So you could literally just pick the bike up, put it in your car so easily, and then when you're done, you hit this little lever right here, it pops right up. Boom, twist this thing down, and you're ready to rip. Alright, gang, enough talking. Let's go for our first ride, see how the Titan freaking shreds. Let's get it. Alright, let's pop on down. Woo! Suspension feeling great. Alright, gang, we're on the Hiboy Titan. Let's do a top speed test. We'll start from 0. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's get it. It says the top speed, or the max top speed, is 25 miles per hour. And as you can see, we're already at 20 like that, bro. It's got a 1,000 watt rear motor, or peak wattage, in the rear hub. There we go, top speed right there, 25. Yes, sir. And then we hit a little off-road, bro, because this suspension, woo! This suspension is just so, I can't wait to freaking hit some off-road, bro. You seen that, bro? All right, we got the famous off-road section. Let's see how the Titan handles it. Bro, it's got some beefy suspension on it, so I feel like it's gonna rock through this so easy. It is chilling, bro. We're at like a constant 16 miles per hour right now. Oh, we just hit a sandy section right there. So yeah, in the sandy section, it does struggle a little bit, but once it gets out of it, as you can see, it just wants to go, bro. It do got 10-inch wheels on it, so they're not that big, so off-roading definitely will be harder because of that. But the brakes are freaking hydraulic brakes. You can't beat that. That is freaking awesome. But just look at the suspension, bro. They got dual suspension on the front and rear. And I can tell you, bro, ooh, a little burnout. I can tell you, it feels like a cloud, dude. It really feels nice. So yeah, we're at top speed right now, 25. They do have a pro version of this scooter that hits 30, so you get 5 more miles per hour. But to be honest, 25 is pretty nice. But I wouldn't mind, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind the extra 5 miles per hour. Because I do think 30 on this thing would be freaking awesome. But 25 will do. But yeah, we're done hitting the sidewalk. We're a street hitter. But bro, this thing is comfortable. I'm 6'5", I weigh 165. Did I just say I'm 6'5"? Holy shit. I'm 6 foot. I am not 6'5", bro. But like the seating position, especially the platform. Look how wide the platform is on my feet right now. Like I could fit almost another person in the middle between it. So that's awesome. But yeah, I'm really liking how stable the scooter feels, and just this platform. You got so much room for activities on here. So we're gonna go from the road to a little rocky section to the sidewalk, just to show you how smooth, bro. Look at this. Like, look how smooth that is, bro. All right, here's a little bump right here. Bro, I don't even feel it. But you might be asking yourself, woo, is 25 fast enough? And to be honest, bro, like, I would say on an electric bike, no, but on a scooter, anything above 20 miles per hour feels so damn fast and like a little bit scary. So I definitely say 25 would be enough. But let's go hit my off-road section. I don't think it's gonna make it up here. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. That 1,000-watt peak hub motor ain't gonna make it up here, which is unfortunate. There's some burnouts going up though. Look at this. Burnout! And then boom, you're just back cruising. So this is me sort of sitting down on the bike or the scooter. Yes, I'm gonna say bike a lot in this video, but I mean scooter, bruh. So if you're a bigger rider, bruh, oh, you're gonna love this platform because it just gives you so much room. So the Hiboy Titan has 3 modes, 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 gets you to 12 miles per hour. Level 2 gets you to around 19 miles per hour. And level 3 is the full shebang, which lets you go 25, which is what we're doing right now. So as you guys know, this handlebar can go down so you can, put it in your car compact mode, but there's no play. So I've definitely had some other scooters when it's all tightened up, you can still feel like a little bit of play in the front of the bike, but on the Hiboy Titan, there's literally nothing. Like, there's no play. It just really helps make the bike feel so stable and controllable. Woohoo! Alright, hopping off the scooter real quick. I just wanted to give you a little more 360. And bro, when you're just looking at this scooter, it looks like futuristic, clean, all together in one. It is such a cool design, and I really love the color. They did like a gunmetal gray on it, and it just looks stealthy. As you guys know, I love a stealthy looking bike. I don't really like bright colors. I just want a scooter. I just want a scooter that will blend in, bro. And especially with these red shocks, it just makes the whole scooter come together. And bro, the horn, that might be the loudest horn I've ever heard on an electric scooter. So if you just got the Hiboy Titan and you're like, bro, I can't even get it out of park mode, the way to do it is you got to hold both levers and then press the manual button, the M button right there. And that'll put it out of park mode. That took me a little bit to figure out. So one thing I am noticing, which isn't a big problem, but it's there and I want to be like honest with you guys, is this grip. Like when I'm hitting the throttle, I sort of like push the grip out, and eventually, because it's not really that tight on it, as you can see, there's like a little bit of a gap, which isn't a big deal. You put some super glue or some grip glue and put it back on, it's never gonna move. But I just wanted to show you, I just pulled this thing out of the box and that is happening. So not a big con, but it's definitely there. So this scooter has a weight capacity of 265. So it could definitely fit some big boys on it. And I think the minimum height is 5'3" to 6'5", so around there. Pretty much if you're above 5 foot and you're less than 7 foot tall, you're gonna fit this scooter. It's no adjustability, that's one thing. There's no adjustability on the front right here, which isn't a big issue, and to be honest, I sort of like it because, like I said, it makes that front end feel way more stable. A little mobility test. Ooh, that man can swerve, bro. Look at me swervy dervy out here, bro. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we got a little off-road rocky section. We got that freaking quad suspension on here. Bro, the suspension, these shocks, bro, they really work incredibly. Like, it's really like a cloud. It feels awesome. So you might hear a little clacking right now, and that's literally from that compact zone. There's like a little lever right here. Oh crap, right here, there's a little lever. And it sort of moves around when you're just cruising, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure if you put like some grease or something to make it a little bit stiffer, that would help. But as you can see, when you're just riding around, it can move freely, which makes a little bit of clacking noise. But if this wasn't moving like this, which is sort of an easy fix, the bike literally makes no noise at all. Like, especially when you jump it, it is so quiet. And there, yeah, bro, you're just cruising to work, cruising to your friend's house, man. That's what this scooter is made for. Get you through a little off-road section. Nothing crazy, but it's gonna get you through it. Maybe not the fastest, but you're getting through it with some comfortable suspension. And then you're making it to your homie's house, the grocery store, wherever you need to freaking go. This thing's gonna take you there. Woo! Okay, so if you're wondering how far I've gone right now, so it says 7.3 miles, and I just dropped the bar. which, bro, that really ain't bad. I've gone 7.3 miles. I really do think you could probably get around 46 miles, which, dude, like, you're getting at least 30, bro. At least 30. Which is, bro, that's pretty far, bro. I know everyone wants, like, the range to be forever, including me too. But 30 miles, bro, if you ride this thing for 30 miles, you're gonna be a little bit tired. Your legs are gonna get sore, like, like 30 miles is farther than you think, you know? So overall, dude, I'm really liking the Titan, especially if you want to get it for someone who's a little bit younger and, you know, doesn't need that top speed. Like 25 is enough on a scooter, bro. Like, so if you're looking for, you know, a scooter that goes 25 miles per hour, has great suspension, the battery range, really good, dude, this thing is a freaking ripper. And this is the best part of having like a scooter is like, traffic don't exist anymore, you feel me? There's no such thing as traffic. That might be the best part. And the thing about scooters too is I feel like you're a lot less likely to, you know, cops to even care, or even people who are on like trails, like walking trails and stuff like that. I feel like they would care a lot less with a scooter compared to like an electric bike. And as you can see, I'm ripping everywhere I can on an electric bike. As you can see, I just passed a popo right there and he ain't pulled me over. So that's what I'm saying. The scooter, bro, like, it gives you an extra little privilege. It's a lot smaller than an electric bike. It usually weighs way less than an electric bike. So I feel like they're a little more lenient, even though, like, it is street legal, bro. Like, alright, gang, to end off this video, the Hiboy Titan, 25 miles per hour top speed. The range, I would say around 30 to 35 miles, the way I ride it in, you know, full power, level 3, pretty much just on the throttle all the time. I think you'll get around 30 miles. But the build quality, solid, bro. So freaking solid. The suspension, great. The mobility, stability, everything just feels good. It's got sick LEDs on the side. The headlights are super bright. A tail light, has pretty much everything you would want. But coming to the cons, which like I said, are easy fixes, this is one con. This is how I could just move freely and clack around. I really wish they would do something where this sort of stays put. And then the next thing is this grip right here, which, like I said, these are me just nitpicking the bike. These are all easy fixes, but I just want to be real with you guys, you know? Like, I just want to be real and honest with you guys. But yeah, I was so impressed with the suspension. The suspension, no issues at all. The brakes, no issue. The platform, how big it just feels great, especially for me, a bigger rider. So for $1,100, is it worth it? And I would say yes, bro. It is definitely worth it. But I do wish the top speed was a little bit faster. I can say I wish it went a little bit faster, like 28 miles per hour. But like I said, for a few $100s more, you can get the Hiboy Titan Pro. And that one goes 30 miles per hour. So this one's around $1,100, and the Pro is either $1,400 or $1,500. Maybe I'll be able to review that scooter next so I can do like a little bit of comparison. But if you guys are interested in the Hiboy Titan, I'll have a link in the description. Hopefully I can give you guys a discount link also, so that will be down below. I freaking love you. Remember, stay motivated, stay disciplined. Till next time. Peace.